It's that time again, another episode, RC Crawler Talk. Today, we're going to get back to seeing what I've done to the Holmes Hobby Team Garage Hack Sherpa Sport chassis. This rig I bought used and did some upgrades to it. It's been a while since I did a video on it. So, we're still testing and tuning. It's a constant endeavor, is it not? So, since the last time... Well, let's take the top off. Let's just check out underneath. See, I got full interior in there now. I got this super speedy winch. Alright, so the interior, it's all made out of styrene. I don't know the size, you can tell. I got to do some re-gluing. This is my first attempt at a custom interior. Got a couple scale goodies in there. Some 3D printed seats. Hard plastic seat. I believe it's from a Mojave. I could be wrong. But I just glued that down. I started out making the floor, then I made the firewall. Glued in a steering wheel. What other stuff have I done to it? You can see my battery plug comes right up through the floorboard. Battery obviously on the skid. The winch is a PowerShift RC Roadrunner winch. This thing's pretty fast. It's a direct plug-in power right to 3S. You're good to go. So I did the interior, and I just made little Velcro tabs right here, and this is probably why the interior falls apart. I may need to put a little smaller pieces of Velcro on it because it can be a little bare sometimes. There we go. Got one hand fish that wiring out. Hey, winner. Alright, so most recent adjustments and tuning. I used to have some medium springs in the back for the Dravtex. Well, I put the super soft, the softest ones that I've had. Seems to be working out okay. We're playing with the upper link geometry. Before it had some, I think it was some bent ones kind of come up and went all the way to the forward hole. So I keep swapping these around, playing with them. I do know that this upper link into this lowest back hole, that doesn't work. The thing just flops over. So we're just playing with that, link lengths and positioning, trying to get the best fit and best feel when climbing. What else have I done to it? Obviously I got my little stinger washer welded on there, D-ring for scale points. I got a little brass cover on the stock plastic Capra axle. Still running that. Hasn't broke. Not broke, don't fix it. Recently put in a Team Brood Apocalypse brushed motor. It's a 35 turn. And I believe it's running a 17 tooth pinion. 32 pitch. Seems to be pretty good. I recently bent the threads. Here's the original rear bottom link. Look at that thread. Focus. Maybe that's better. Anyways, you guys get the drift. Somehow I bent that. So replaced it with some titanium ones I had. There might have even been uppers. I don't know. They fit. Put some Jado rod ends on it to lengthen it out. It works pretty good. Obviously I got my peachy cover, inner fender wells, as well as a little skid on that rear bumper. What I was finding was, without this skid, I'd climb up onto an obstacle. Anytime there's a pointy rock, this thing found it. And it always hung up right in the middle. So, that's more peachy. Just cut it to kind of the basic shape. Pop some holes in it and zip ties. You got to replace it pretty much every other time out. You can see the ends all ripped up. Still rocking the Hobby Wing 1080. Still rocking the Savox. What else have I done? Not really much. So still got the overdrive portal gears, Team Garage Hack. But I do have some changes coming. So this is going to get a forward motor mount from Team Garage Hack. I was lucky enough to be able to score one. And I'm also going to do a Toizuki 2.5 Delrin transfer case. So all of this is going to get replaced. The Toizuki 2.5 transfer case has a lower rear gear ratio, so a 2.6, which is the same as the 3 gear. And the front has the overdrive in it. I want to say it was 1.9, and I could be wrong. Double check their website. But that's like a 44% overdrive to the front. I've already got 30% here. We're not going to rock 75% overdrive. That's way, it'll kill the performance. So I'm probably going to take the overdrive gears out the portals and put the stock back in, and we'll have all the overdrive on that transfer case. So that is coming. Yeah, I've just been driving it, you know, trying to tune it, trying to get it to be better. Still struggles on some hill climbs. It still wants to unload. That's why I switched the springs recently, and I'm playing with the links. Still got to add a driver to it. I got to get this thing pointed out for a Class 2. It barely covers the Class 2 qualifications, but just because of the inside tire to the outside of the body, all right, that's the main thing I'm hanging up on, is that width. But it's right there. It's so close. Let's see if we can't show you. So on the Sorka rules, it says that the inside of your tire cannot be past the outside of the widest part on the outside of your body at the doors. So not the flares, but at the doors. So if you look down there, I mean, I guess it really depends on what angle you're looking at, right? You flip it up and you follow the inside of that tire. Kind of make sure they're somewhat straight, right? Get a wider view. It's so close. It's so close. It may not pass the Nationals, but it'll pass us here. Yeah, so we got some revisions coming. Got to get this scaled out. It's really tough to scale point out. It's really tough to get 50 points on a Lexan, but it can be done. With all the extra goodies, if I run an interior cage, because it's a 4-seater, I can run an interior cage as long as it has down bars in the front and behind each, and in between each seat row and behind the seat row. So I'll have to have 1 upright, 2 upright, 3 upright, and the corresponding crossbars. That should be close enough. That with a driver. So I really gotta work on getting me a driver. I got one. I gotta modify him quite a bit. But we're gonna get close. Right now I'm sitting 35, I believe it was. May have lost a scale goodie here or there. Hubs for sure. I don't have hubs on. That 35 was including hubs. I took them off to do some work. Anyways, so that's where the Capra is at currently. So, hope you enjoyed a little bit of info. Gonna throw some crawling video in it. Just in my little backyard course, nothing special. I gotta change that up too. It's getting kind of boring. So, alright, well I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, give me a thumbs up, all that YouTube stuff. And we'll see you on the next one. Get out and enjoy this RC hobby turn lifestyle. it.